Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. It's Mama Manifests here. This is the Daily Dance Full Moon Edition. And so this is going to be a collective read. The Daily Dance, I'm looking for usually a more specific message, but with this read today, Full Moon Edition, which I may do around every full moon and new moon, a moon edition, it's going to be more of a collective read, okay? So this might go deep, but we'll see what's really going on here, all right? So if you like this reading, give it a like, comment, subscribe. And what else did I want to say? I want to tell y'all something else. What was it? It'll come to me. It'll come to me. So we're going to tap into the energies of what is coming in for us all, right? What is this Aquarian full moon enlightening us with, gifting us with? And if you're at this reading, I know it might not be sign specific, but this message is probably for you. There's probably something in here for you. A little piece of wisdom, a little nugget, if you will. Okay, so let's see what we have going on here. I don't know what's going on here. I'm like acting all weird. I'm like touching the cards. I just was like realizing I was doing that. And I think it's just me getting into the energy. Bear with me here. Hello. I want to say, like, I've been feeling this message kind of all day. I've been in hermit mode. I've been gathering my own wisdoms. This full moon's, I can tell you this much. It's bringing in a lot of truth, a lot of clarity to think. There's been this air of confusion in the air, That's the point of saying it that way. There's been this air of confusion, right? And everybody's kind of been like, what's going to happen? And it's not like we're getting all the answers, but we're getting some of the answers right now. We are definitely getting enough. And then it's going to be our job to put the puzzle pieces together from what is given to us over this divine Aquarian full moon, okay? It's strong, you guys. Like, hermit mode, strong. I felt this message coming on strong. Like, I knew it was going to come out at some point. And here we are. I mean, it's 12:41, but hey, wanted to get this out to you guys. Wanted to hear the message for myself. What do we have going on? What do we have going on? I'm going to give it one more shuffle because we took that little break. And then one more after that because I'm feeling drawn to. And then I'm going to cut the deck. All right, let's jump into it. What do we have going on? What is this Aquarian full moon bringing us? What is it bringing us? Wow. This is like, okay, so where we're feeling and where the place we're coming from, it wanted to come out. I'm going to put these sideways in reverse. So we're all kind of feeling restricted by something. And the restriction that we're feeling has to do with our authenticity. Okay. It has to do with like not feeling like we can show up as ourselves in the world. Okay. And, we're craving change. We're craving independence. As a collective, I think so many people, especially just how everything's happened, have been home, working from home. And like with everything that us as a society has kind of been forced into, has really made all of us think about what we truly want in life. The Nine of Pentacles upright is, like, girl has it going on. This is the minor arcana for the Empress. This is Empress energy. This is, looking good, feeling good, having great energy levels, knowing your worth, knowing your value, knowing what you bring to the table. This is feeling confident and worthy, right? This is knowing like your purpose. This is knowing who you truly are, up and down, sideways, backwards, front, back. Okay? And that's what we're all craving because we've been given this information, right? The Aquarian full moon, this full moon energy, and the Lionsgate energy that's also happening right now as well, is bringing us, I just lost my train of thought. It's bringing us just clarity. It's bringing us situations that really show us what's not in alignment with who we truly are here to be on this planet. The bigger reason, you guys, the bigger reason. What do we have crossing this energy? All right, we have the Queen of Cups, okay? And so this is about an emotional activation. And I find it really interesting because I have been really drawn to sharing things about emotional intelligence lately, okay? And I feel like as a collective, we're really realizing how animalistic, we truly are. We think we're so evolved as human beings, but really, we've been operating from a place of logic, which is not a bad, logic is an amazing tool. We need the tool of logic. You cannot gain wisdom without logic. Logic is one of the stepping stones to wisdom. Okay? Logic is one of the stepping stones to wisdom. But with wisdom, you need to feel. You need to feel. You need to face your feelings. You need to be in touch with your feminine side. You have to, you have to feel your way there. Okay? You're going to have to follow the emotions to figure out, because you might not have all the answers of what exactly you do want right now, but you want more. You've been shown that you have been settling and things aren't in alignment and things like that, And the way to have all of this uncovered is to follow your emotion, right? Everything that we've been taught in life is to kind of sacrifice what we want, ignore our feelings. Don't trust our feelings in this society. Well, that's not the truth. Okay, we need to honor our feelings. We need to respect our feelings. We need to build our emotional intelligence. And through that journey of doing all of that, you are going to find this. And look at the energy of this card, you guys. It's beautiful. This is what each individual person wants. We all need to take responsibility for ourselves. I don't want to get too preachy. I know I can. Okay. At the foundation here, okay. We have the card that is all about happiness, that is all about magic, that is all about synchronicity, that is all about trust, that is all about foundation, and it's coming out in reverse. And this is the deep-rooted issues. These are, as a collective, the things that aren't working anymore. In our personal lives, it's the things that aren't working anymore. It's the lie. It's the lie that we have been, living, building, thinking that we're building these secure foundations, but they were motivated by the wrong things. They didn't have this. They were, the King of Swords built it, and the King of Swords built it all alone, right? And I love the King of Swords energy. We need the King of Swords energy. I love the King of Swords energy. Do not get me wrong. It is equally as important as this energy, okay? But he's been doing it alone, right? We have all kind of taken on this masculine energy that is only intellectual, and we've lost our regard for emotions, okay? And because we've only been building off of that, it's unbalanced. And what happens when things are unbalanced? They break. The foundation is falling. It's happening. That's what's going on in 2020. If you don't know about astrology, this is a special message for you guys watching this reading. It's time to really start looking into that and understanding that. There's a lot more to it than you think. And the reason that came up is because this is astrologically aligned. Astrologers have known this was going to happen this year. I mean, maybe not everybody had the exact details, but we knew it was going to be a crap storm. Okay. And I don't know. I've known for a couple years now, right? I've been following and keeping up with what's going on and connecting all these dots for quite a while. So I guess I can put myself in that category. But people long before I even knew were knowing. Okay. And this never brought Maybe it did, in the past, like as much happiness that we could feel, right? Because I'm not to say everything in our past was wrong. They were beautiful love stories. They were beautiful, situations, encounters, whatever. And they brought us as much fulfillment as we were possibly able to feel at that time. But as a collective, we are moving into a deeper emotional place. Like we're moving into a deeper place. And it's with that comes more complexity, right? When we want to go further, the problem becomes more complex, and that's what's happening. We're understanding the complexity of our nature as human beings, or rather as souls inside of human beings. Let's keep it moving. In the recent past, ooh, this is coming out for a lot of the signs in my monthly reads, right? So you haven't felt the passion for a while. It's like as a collective, we've all been kind of like robots. So you haven't felt the passion in a while. And just recently you had an awakening. Okay. In the recent past, we're all kind of going through this next level of awakening. And awakening is not just a one-time occurrence. It's a constant occurrence. It's a big, long cycle that can be explained by the tarot, but I'm not going to get into that right now. Another video, another time. Hello. Okay. All right. Let's get this back on track. So the light was reignited, right? You're feeling the passion coming back. We're moving out of this robotic phase. We're moving out of this emotionless phase of existence, and something reignited the passion. Look at in the unicorns. I love this. Like, in this deck, they are the spirit. They are the, whatever you want to call it, Holy Spirit, divine spirit, the wisdom of the universe. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we've been pushed, right? We've been pushed. You've been pushed here. You're like, you might be asking yourself, like, how did I even get in this place where I'm at now? What am I doing watching a tarot reading? Like, what's happening? Yeah, you're being pushed, and it's beautiful. It's the beginning. It's the end of an old journey and the beginning of another. Welcome aboard. Okay. Very specific message. If we keep trying to do things the old way, we're always going to feel like we're doing a balancing act, okay? We're always going to feel that way, right? And this is just like kind of like, I don't want to say a warning because we all learn our lessons, but we can learn our lessons from others, right? We can, like, that's what wisdom is, is listening to what other people have to say and connecting the dots. But anyway, that was a side note. All right. So if we don't choose to make this our number one priority and go down this magical path, we're going to continually feel like which is how we have been feeling. All of us have been feeling this way. Like with, the schools closing and with, parents having to be teachers now on top of, working a 9-to-5. If you have a 9-to-5 or working 2 jobs or whatever your financial situation is, it's been crazy out here for us all. So you are not alone. Everybody's in that situation. I've talked to a lot of people, and people tell me things. I don't know why people tell me things, but they do. And this is what I hear. Everybody's in this situation. And if we don't follow, the faith, the emotion, the I don't want to say spiritual because that's even a label that can turn some people off or whatever. But if we don't follow this magical path, this enchanted path, moving into the next level of life, we're going to continuously feel ungrounded and like we're balancing. That's a cycle that can go on forever. The juggler can juggle for days, okay? He can keep going. All right. Yes. Embrace the transformation process. Embrace it. This is big. This is literally, the death is like when major arcanas come out, because there's other cards that mean endings, but this is transformation. Think caterpillar turning into a butterfly. That's what's happening right now with all of us and with you. Okay? With you very specifically and personally. Okay? And you're supposed to lean into it. That is the guidance. Lean into the process. This card looks scary. The process at times can be scary. Okay, so you need to know that. It can be scary. We're facing our deepest fears, evolutionary fears. We're going against our animal brain. It's like, hello. Okay. Yeah. So, I feel this was like kind of teetering in a different, different directions, but that there's truth coming from, like, things have happened and you're starting to see the connect, like how everything's connected, right? You're seeing that everything's like connected. That's the truth. There's been circumstances, but you kind of go back and forth. I've been feeling that. Like, you go back and forth from hiding from your truth back to embracing the truth, and hiding from your truth and embracing the truth. And we all do. I mean, that's part of the process too. Okay? Yeah. And with all of this, like, you could be feeling like really emotionally overwhelmed, just emotional, you're distraught a little bit, because the awakening process, especially like at the beginning and everything like that, it brings up all of these emotions. And when all these emotions have been suppressed for so long, it just hits us hard. And that's just, you're going to sift through the process. And a special message, this could be for a couple of you coming through, is just don't overindulge. Okay, that's going to keep you in Two of Pentacles energy, and make you less, make you less productive, right? Your productivity is going to go way down, like, if you indulge too much. And so just be mindful of that, right? Escapism in any way, shape, or form. Focus on yourself. Make time for yourself. Okay? Yeah. We're afraid as a collective, you're afraid of where the truth is going to lead you. You've been closing your eyes for so long, right? We all have. We've all been closing our eyes for a long time. And we're kind of afraid because with the Two of Swords, we know we have to walk away from something. We're intentionally hiding from the truth, but we know we have to walk away. We know we have to take a leap of faith, but we also know it's a really hard decision, and we also don't know the destination, right? Our ego mind constantly wants us to keep a box of exactly where we're going, like knowing where we're going. We need everything laid out for us. But the other side of us, the higher side of us, the higher perspective, has faith and knows that the process is magical and enjoys the journey along the way, and embraces it, knows that what's being laid out before them is more magical than anything they could have even dreamed of. Okay, so that is my guidance with this Two of Swords energy. And focus on love. Focus on love. Two of Cups. Focus on your soul. Focus on balancing out your masculine and your feminine energies. Focus on facing the parts of yourself that are scary in the name of love. Love itself, which is the highest force, at least here on earth. Love is the highest force. So this is where you're going. You are coming into union with yourself. You're balancing yourself. And it's a place where you're walking into magic. Trust the process. Keep going. This is so beautiful, and this with full moons, full moons. Okay. So just a quick tidbit for you guys, like full moons, the manifestation cycle is for a month. And so in a month from now, you're going to really be feeling more of this energy in your life, more of this unity with yourself, more of your unity and the symbiotic nature of life. That's what you're going to be feeling. And also, just so you guys know, with eclipses, the energies are 6 months, like projected for 6 months. We're under it. Okay. And this is, okay. So we're under the full moon in Aquarius, but this is like how you can expect as far as timing. You're going to feel so much more replenished at the end of this month. Things are going to be a lot more clear. Okay, so just enjoy the ride for now. Just enjoy it. Yeah, should we get out? You know what? I think I'm going to close it there, you guys. That is what I'm going to do. That's what I'm being guided to. No. Yes. Sorry, you're experiencing what it's like. You're experiencing Two of Swords here, right? It happens to us all. You know, I am going to finish it with, what are we going to finish it with? Oh, okay. So my phone